Revelation 2 verse 10 will be here in the States soon, giving all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Rakakwadash. This is a video that was put up by Wham. If I remember, I'll leave the link in the description box. By the way, this is Odyssey page platform, and every one of you that are in GMS that put up videos or should have an account on Odyssey. You know, you put up a video on YouTube. It's a controversial video. It might not even be all that controversial, and then all of a sudden it's taken down. I had a video that I didn't even put up. I think I put it up private to make a copy of it. I forget what I did, but nobody saw the video, and I took it down immediately, and they gave me a strike. For about a month or so. Now I got the channel back. This was this is Zoom. I use the Zoom account, which is even easier than picking up a camera. What the hell's going on? Alright, this is your setup right here. Anyway, the Wham is a guy named Josh Seraton, if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. He used to be on YouTube, and they used to strike him left and right, and then all of a sudden they just kicked him off the platform altogether. So he's now on Odyssey. Like I said, your super controversial videos, you already know what's going to happen if you put them up on the tube. But you can say whatever you want on this platform right here. Anyway, this is a little bit more than 8 minutes in of this video, and this is in the land of Moab, and you got these little Moabite kids. You can clearly see that they're heathens, and they have a QR code, you know, pinned to the front of their shirts. So Revelation 2 verse 10 will come here in a big way in Australia and in China and in other certain countries. A big focus is on China. I guess Australia. Australia is a model for what they're going to do, in my estimation, around the whole world. And let me come back a little bit. Okay, let me get a good picture. This is Josh Seraton right here. This is a individual that got stuck in Australia. I think he was on the plane. They questioned him. You know, basically they realized that he didn't get tested. He didn't get the vaccination, and they basically just threw him in a camp, and I believe it was a 40-day camp. You know, I'm listening to him explain his situation, and I'm thinking about this other movie, another movie that came out I'm going to see if I can catch it on YouTube. I think the name of the movie is Blindness, either Blind or Blindness. And I saw it in the theater. And that's pretty much, people caught some virus and they all went blind. And they put them in the concentration camp type setting. And it was total chaos. But at the end of the movie, they got their sight back. It was a temporary virus. But it was a scary movie, you know? And they had the military guard over those people, and the military men were like laughing at them. It was a good movie. Good movie. Oh, and in that movie, they had two factions in the prison system. They were all blind. And on one side, it was mostly men, and they wanted to get on the other side. They would take the other side's food, and they said, if you want food, you're going to have to give your woman up so we can have sex with them. You know, we used to speak about how this thing is coming, especially us here at GMS. IUIC used to snap on us about the concentration camps. It's 2010. You guys said in 2009 the camps are in Australia, and like I said, it's a model for what they're going to use around the whole planet. So like I said, the first scripture came to mind was, Revelation 2 verse 10. And it says, the devil will cast you into prisons. And it said 10 days. In a lot of cases, when they quarantine you, it's for 14 days. So it's 10 days plus 4. Here, this individual said it was 40 days. Which the term, if you look it up, if I'm not mistaken, quarantine actually means 40. So when they quarantined you back in the day, it was 40 days. Now they made it 14 days. So, it's here, man. Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, is here in parts of the world, in the oikoumene sense. And we see it definitely coming over here. So, Second Ezra 15 will come to pass, then Second Ezra 16 will come to pass, and then Second Ezra 13 will come to pass. The Lord coming back in a gigantic ship, which Ezra thought was a mountain. We here at Great Millstone, we've been saying this from day one. We've been going into the MOTB since 2007, July of 2007. And now it's here. And you have camps out there that still teach the same thing that they've been teaching. And they knock us for teaching about the MOTB. Well, now if you come across an IUIC video, if they ever go to or read from the book of Revelation 13, they make sure they skip, the 15, 16, 17 verse, because there's only one way to explain it. You even got secular people the children of this world are wiser than in their generation and the children of light, that can clearly see that that they're going to administer to the whole world in an oikoumenic sense the charagma, or the MOTB. And some of them equate that to the scriptures, Revelation 13. And some of them just know it's coming, but they don't know it's fulfillment of scripture. And that's why it says in Isaiah, the 34th chapter, this book cannot be mated with any other book. This is the only book. And you can go to all of the translations, the new KJV, the American Standard, whatever script, the Jehovah's Witness Green Book, the Geneva script Bible, the there's so many of them. I think there's a Tinsdale Bible, if I'm not mistaken. But if you go to Blue Letter, it'll give you most of them. And if you go, let's say, the Geneva Bible, which was put together, I think the year was 1560, if I'm not mistaken. There was a version put out in 1560, and then there was another one put out in 1590, which were both put out before the KJV, King James Version Bible. But if you go to every version of the scriptures, the Bible, and you go to Revelation 13, it says the same thing. So this is the book. This is clearly the book that the Lord gave to us, man. This is the prophecy that was spoken about, that was given to John on the Isle of Patmos over 2,000 years ago, which is coming to pass right now. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom, and I'm hoping that this is not taken down. I try to be choice with my words. But, you know, the tube is going out of business. These people that are about putting out truth, like this individual right here, look like an Edomite, but I believe he's a Jake. He has too much truth in him. Because you're going to have Jakes looking like Edomites. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom. And get sign up with Odyssey, so you don't have to get mad anymore when you put up a semi-controversial video and they take it down. You get mad as hell. Then eventually they take your whole page down and you're really mad. Then you got to put up a new page and you lose all your videos. Anyway, with that, I'm going to say shalom.